It's about 4:30 p.m. on November 23rd, 2023, Thanksgiving Day, a Thursday. And we're moving the cows to the next cell here. I think we have 2 more cells after this, so this is cell number 8. There's a couple flies on the cows. Let's go look at the pond with my duck in there. My Muscovy ducks can fly. And apparently they like to come to this pond from time to time. Let me zoom in so you can see them better. So, but the only food available is at our pond. And they're all back there. There's a spot, it looks like an animal can get in and out of here. They probably can. But I think this is more about water flow than anything else. It's just the water just comes out here. That's what's going on there. So, yeah. Well, it looks like all the animals are across. Anyway, right now it's about 60 degrees. My belly is about 3/4 full. The turkey was delicious. Oh man, it was so good. We were going to smoke it, but the smoker wasn't working, so we just baked it in the oven. Turned out really good. And stuffing was good. The cranberry sauce was amazing. We had broccoli casserole. It was good. Dinner rolls were good. I'm trying to think what else we had. Oh, yams, of course, yams. Gravy. Ooh, the gravy was really good. We made like a roux with the flour and the butter, and then we poured the turkey drippings in and mixed it up, and I tested it for salt, and it was good enough. So this one, Dusty here, looks like her tail is sore. I'm not sure what's causing that. I'm not sure what to do about it. I might want to spray some ointment. Let me zoom in. I think she's had it quite a while. You know. Yeah. Hey, dog. This is Snowball. Snowball somehow got off the property. And when we came to the property, he was there waiting for us to let him back in. He can get out. I think he gets out. There's a gate over here that he can go, and then there's like places he can get through over there. And then he can go down there. Or I think he can cross the wire and get into the woods there and end up on the street. What are you sniffing my glove for? Do you smell something you like? You're just all kinds of happy, aren't you? Oh, so we're right next to the ducks. There's the ducks. They were coming out to greet me. And Snowball ran up and they all started flying away. I think that's one of their defense mechanisms, is being able to fly. So I'm not going to trim their wings anymore. Did that once. It wasn't a painful process, but I think it's better to leave them with wings. I want these ducks eventually to kind of spread out on my property, hunt all the grasshoppers and the worms and stuff, and hopefully they'll even eat the flies off the backs of the cows. That's my goal. So they had 5 ducklings that hatched, and they grew up healthy. One's missing. I assume he's dead. So we only have 4 now. But I'm just going to let them keep their eggs and hatch everything they want to hatch. See how big they get and how quickly it happens. So that's the goal. The grass here is pretty good. It's tall. There's old grass mixed with new grass. I don't have any complaints. Oh, I planned out the rotation. I think what I'm going to do is I estimated that winter is going to last about 10 weeks. I said the last week of December until mid-March. So that's about 9 weeks. So long estimate is 10 weeks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate them through the pasture twice. Oh, there's a bird coming back. Rotate them through the pasture twice, and then leave 1/3 of the pasture untouched, and the third that I'm going to leave behind is the northern third of my field. So they're going to be rotating the southern 2/3. Roll out hay when needed if there's not too much grass. Even with that, they should be getting half an acre per rotation at least. I think it's like 2/3 of an acre is what it works out to be. So, and then first week of spring, yeah, there goes a dog. There goes that duck. He's going to go to one of the other ponds there. I'm not very good at camera work. So that pond there. Yeah, he came back. Anyway, and that should put me in mid-March, late March. And so at that point, once the spring grass starts growing, I put them on the stockpile, and that'll last a couple weeks. And then I'm going to rapidly rotate the whole field starting from the stockpile. So in a matter of, I think it's 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I want to cover the entire pasture and do it again and again. So it's going to be a 21-day rotation for the entire pasture. Maybe 28 days. I should be able to get 2 rotations out of that, and then I'll be in mid-May. I'll set aside stockpile for the early summer using the later rotations. So first rotation, I'll do the entire pasture. In the second rotation, I'll leave 1/3 behind. And so the stockpile will be the middle third, which I'm standing in right now. And in the summer, I'll start when the spring grass is all dying and the summer grass is just starting to grow. I'm going to put them in the stockpile. And I'm going to start with the summer. I'm going to do, I think it's a 6-week rotation. And no stockpile. Just eat the stockpile and just keep rotating every 6 weeks in the summer grass. And then when we hit autumn, we just keep going and we set aside for the winter, a winter stockpile to move to starting in January. And then for the autumn, I think I'll do a faster rotation, maybe like a 4-week rotation. So more similar to the spring rotation. So that's kind of the plan. So spring will be very rapid rotations covering the entire pasture. And I'll be using stockpile in the 60 acres. Now the 20 acres that's left back there, what is that for? That's for when I make a mistake. When there's no grass anywhere and I screwed things up. So if I get to the point where I don't have grass, I don't have stockpile, nothing's growing, and I'm like, where's the grass? Then I'm just going to move them to the back 20 for a week and have them work that. Eventually, I'll keep the back there for the bulls and the steers. And I'm not sure how to rotate them, but I'm thinking just doing a very simple rotation where I move them like once a week, like divide the entire pasture into 4 quarters or something like that, and just rotate them once a week. And I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. I would like to keep the bulls on the 60 acres. The issue is the wire's not going to keep the bulls from the cows. So when the cows are in heat. So hopefully they'll only be in heat without calves. Let's see, I'm going to bring the bulls out again in May, June, right? And then, yeah, there shouldn't really be a time. It should be okay. So hopefully the cows won't be putting out pheromones. That's the plan right now. I haven't really decided what to do with the bulls, but using the back 20 for the bulls. An alternative is like finding somebody else's farm that they're willing to keep my bulls for me, you know. So that's what I have. All right, guys, have a great day. Take care and bye-bye.